So I don't know about you, but I absolutely love a meal deal from Tesco specifically. You know, like the ones that you get from Tesco or Sainsbury's, M&S, Morrison's, places like that, shops, supermarkets. And I think the reason behind it is a lot of the time in previous years anyway, I haven't had much time to make myself something to eat. For example, a sandwich. I know it's a really quick process, but I've never been able to fit the time in. And I don't like a boring sandwich. I want something that's like, you know, I want a BLT or a fajita wrap or marry me chicken wrap, something like that. And to make it myself would definitely cost more than to just go buy it at a shop. Saying that, if I had a big family, if I had, you know, I have a child, but if I had a child that ate the same thing as me, then financially it probably would be better to just buy the ingredients and make it myself at home. But that's not the case in our house. It is only me who likes things like that. And so it works out better to just get the meal deal. And when you look at the price of a meal deal, at the moment it's about, I think it's £3.85. And you get a sandwich, you can choose a snack and a drink. Separately, the sandwich would be anywhere from between £1.50 to £3.50. The drink anywhere again from £1.50 to £3.50. And a snack can be anywhere from £1 to £2.50. So adding all that up, if it was to be bought separately, it would come to about £8 to £10. So you are saving a lot with the meal deals being charged at £3.85. Places like Sainsbury's and other places, you know, the prices do vary. I think it's £5.50 at Sainsbury's, and M&S, I believe, is somewhere around the same, £6. But it still works out loads better than if you were to make it yourself. Especially if you're kind of one of those people who doesn't like to batch cook. For whatever reason, I can't do it. The only time I will batch cook something is when I know it's something that I really, really like and it's kind of a whole meal that's going to be heated up or cooked. Anything else, I don't do it like that. This is just what works best for me. But today's video is not about Tesco meal deals, honey. It is about Boots and Superdrug. So basically, there's a company called which is the UK's largest consumer organisation. They operate as a registered charity and commercial entity. So they provide independent product testing, reviews, legal advice and campaigning to help consumers make informed purchasing decisions and fight unfair treatment. With that in mind, which published an investigation about Boots and Superdrug earlier this month, accusing them of using dodgy loyalty tactics. So what does this mean? The investigation found that Boots and Superdrug were making savings look much bigger than they actually are through their loyalty schemes, their loyalty programs, and they were doing this by manipulating the non-member prices to make it look like if you were part of their loyalty program, then you were going to be saving loads more than you actually were. It's 2026. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Boots and Superdrug, as two businesses alone, you are making more than enough money. Why are you trying to manipulate people, you know, making out like you're saving so much money when realistically, when you look at the prices, which we're going to in a minute, you're lying, honey. You're lying. So this investigation found that Boots and Superdrug were hiking prices up right before that loyalty discount was applied. So customers were coming in, seeing a price that is higher than the recommended retail price, then seeing a massive chunk of that taken off for the discounted loyalty scheme price, and that's how they got people to sign up for their scheme. How misleading do you want to be? Because Boots and Superdrug are literally like the two of the biggest like beauty retailers in England, so in the UK. So why do you feel the need? Why do you feel it's necessary to be misleading people and, you know, fabricating prices? You've really got no need to do that when you're already making a lot of money. I'm so tired of brands and companies and just everyone. Why are you so money hungry? You're doing well. Is that not enough? So essentially what Boots and Superdrug are doing are taking the highest price that a product has been sold for before and saying that is the price you have to pay if you are not part of the loyalty scheme. And a lot of these people, because you're out in a shop, you're not going to be going onto the internet and seeing and, you know, comparing prices. So no one's first thought in the mind is going to be, okay, Boots and Superdrug are trying to have my life here. They're trying to get more money out of me, and they're putting prices that are actually how much it costs. But they have. And if that isn't a way to ruin your business's reputation, your company's reputation, I don't know what is. How much effort is it going to take now and time to get people to regain some trust? All because you want to just try and get as much money out of every single customer of yours as you possibly can. Stop being so greedy. During this investigation, some products were found to have been on this members only deal for over half a year. Which is further adding to the fact that they are just making these non-member prices up, because if you've got something that's on sale for over half a year, then really that is the price of it, isn't it? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? So let's go through some specific examples about misleading products and prices, shall we? They found in Boots that Avene moisturiser was sold for £16.50 for loyalty members and £22 for non-members. However, right before the deal, it was on sale for everyone at £17.60. After the loyalty deal ended, it stayed at £16.50 for everyone, which is of course, again, massively misleading. You're getting someone to sign up for a loyalty scheme because they're going to save £6.50, whatever it was. You're making people sign up for this loyalty scheme because they think they're going to save that amount of money. But then after the deal, you've kept the price the same for non-members as it is for members. So what benefit are you getting from joining their loyalty scheme? It makes no sense. Another one from Boots is the Oral-B toothbrush. An electric toothbrush was promoted at a loyalty price of $34.99 against a non-member price of $69.99, which found the price for everyone immediately before and after the promotion was already $34.99, meaning there was zero exclusive saving for members. How? Listen, if you're gonna have a loyalty scheme, make sure you're giving your customers something to, you know, something as an incentive. It makes no sense for your prices to be the same for members as it is for non-members. There needs to be some kind of incentive there. Otherwise, why are you joining the loyalty scheme? Hello? I should not need to explain this. Boots and Superdrug as businesses should know how this works. You've been about for long enough. So one from Superdrug would be the Simple Skincare Bundle. A bundle was offered at £4.98 for members versus £9.98 for non-members. Yet it had previously been reduced to £4.80 for all customers. So what, members were paying more than non-members? Literally, I have no idea how this makes sense. How is this? At this point, with every single business that's doing things wrong like this, I feel like it's deliberately done. Is it so people talk about it and therefore bringing more traffic to your websites and just, you know, but there's more talk about your business? I don't understand. There's no other possibility in my mind what it could be, because we're not stupid, and surely you're not that stupid. If you're a business owner and you don't know that £4.98 is higher than £4.80, then there really is something missing. Something massive missing. Be that a brain or a few cells, I don't know. But yeah, there's definitely something missing there if you cannot work that out for yourself. What? And just as an example about how other loyalty schemes and things like that work, Tesco, I went this morning, I got some mockers. It was like a box of 7 mockers. The non-member price for that is £2.35, I think. I'm a member, so I got it for £1.65. Clearly, lower in price, that's an incentive. They don't charge you to have a club card. You can have it on your phone, you can have it physically on a little card if you wanted. That's the right way to do a loyalty scheme, with members getting more of a deal. It's not supposed to work where loyalty members are having to pay more than people who aren't members. because what is that? What is that? Stupid. So what's the outcome of all this? As it is right now, which has referred both retailers to the CMA, which is the Competition and Markets Authority, for the potential breach of consumer protection law. Both of these retailers have denied any wrongdoing. Boots have said they're working diligently to align themselves with new pricing guidance, while Superdrug, on the other hand, insisted that their pricing is clear and fair. I don't think so, because we've just spoke about the fact that you are trying to charge members of your loyalty scheme more than non-members. How is that clear and fair? You might be clear in, you know, the fact that you've got the physical pricing on the items. That might be clear. But how is that fair? There's a mistake somewhere. There's definitely a mistake somewhere, or three, okay? You know, it's just stupid. Like, the amount things cost, everything in this world costs so much at the moment, and we've got retailers like Boots and Superdrug who are already doing fucking amazing when it comes to money, trying to just get the last penny out of everyone. Why are you trying to do that? Huh? Have a word with yourself. It's so money hungry and just disgusting. It's disgusting. I don't like, you know, people being taken advantage of as it is, but for a massive business retailer to try doing it to, like, just us normal people, something really just doesn't sit right about that, and I don't like it. And I hope that Which comes with all the receipts, because you know, and I know, they have them. They are the UK's leading independent consumer organisation. They are not working for these retailers and businesses, they're working for the consumers. And that's what I love about Which. You do you, honey. You keep doing that good work. Boots and Superdrug aren't, are they? Boots and Superdrug are just trying to rob everyone blind. Have a word with yourself, honestly. Honestly, just disgusting, just absolutely disgusting. But yeah, I mean, that's all there is to say about it at the moment. It has literally only just been, you know, published earlier this month, so I am hoping we will have some more knowledge real soon. Because honestly, it just sets a really bad tone, and I don't want other retailers to be seeing this and thinking, oh, okay, I can try this and get away with it. No, you can't. I don't know who told you you can, but you can't. Okay? I'm telling you. Me, hello, hi, Tia. I'm telling you can't do it. Little finishing side note, but I feel like I look really strange with green eyeshadow, especially with no eyelashes. But, you're not here to judge, you're here to watch a video about a witch investigation on Boots and Superdrug, so don't be judging me. Judge Boots and Superdrug. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe if this channel is your vibe. Love you. Bye!